Welcome to KlassPM. Today we are going to discuss statistics. This is the one more topic in our state board. So here statistics, everyone know we learned this topic from the 4th or 5th class, 6th class onwards also. Some cases they are having based on the books. So it is a branch of mathematics which deals the collection of figures or informations of the data. Collection of data. So data is nothing but collection of information. Collection of information. The information should be in the form of group or ungrouped. Ungrouped we are having. So, if we are collecting these, what should we do? These statistics basically using in the census only. How can we calculate the census means every year we are taking, it is not possible. After 5 years or 10 years we are taking means, then we can calculate the death rate and the birth rate of the particular area or region or the country or the worldwide. We can calculate the statistics progressions. That data should be increased or decreased order purpose we are using. So here data is nothing but the collection of information in the form of numericals. That is called data. Is a information in the form of numericals. And such data is divided into two types. First one is primary data. What is the meaning of primary data? The data investigated by the person himself, it is called primary data. The second data, secondary data. So it is also one of the data. The secondary data is we will take from the newspapers or the files of the officials. Already it is stored in the particular place by the investigator. That is called secondary data. Data is in the form of pictures or numericals or bar graphs or tally marks. Why we are using such a process? It is very easy to understand the person from the using of the numericals. So we learned these all topics, but here we are having the new more topics. Here already we know everyone about the data and primary data, secondary data. So why we are discussing here statistics means we need to get some more information for higher clarifications. We are having different situations. We should take these data to convert in the tabular formations. We have such rules and regulations. How can we arrange the data, the raw data in the formation of tabular or grouped or ungrouped? How can we derive that? We are using here. So the raw group data or grouped data. Raw data means that should be mixed in the data. We should not divide that category wise. That is called raw data. So grouped data means we are assigning the group wise, like in the population we are taking means here it is the raw data population. We are having the population children, male, female and old age. All will include in the raw data. But grouped data means we can assign the data, raw data in the formation of particular area. How many children we are having, how many female, how many male, how many old age people are there. So in this category wise we are dividing means then it is called grouped data. Here we are knowing one more topic, frequency. So how can we define this frequency? And one more topic, array, and one more topic, range. So we should know these three topics, then we can arrange the raw data in the grouped formation. Here frequency is nothing but a particular observation is most of the times frequently occurring. That is called frequency. And array, the arrangements of the information in the formation of ascending order or descending order. So here frequency is number of times the observation occurs. Here arrangement means data arranged in ascending or descending order. It is called array. And range, the difference between the highest value and the lowest value, that is called range. Difference of highest and lowest value. Statistics means everyone knows the topics median and mode. Everyone knows these topics. So these topics are called central tendencies. Central tendencies. So why we are calling these mean, median, modes central tendencies means we are having the mean, the average of information we are taking. Median means the middlemost value. Median means middlemost value. And mode means most of the times occurring. So these all are we are regularly using in our daily life situations. So these are called central tendencies. So here I am going to discuss about the mean. Here let x1, x2, x3 so on, we are having xn observations. How can we find the mean means we are taking mean as x bar. Here we are having the formula x bar is equal to sum of observations by number of observations. So here the number of observations we are having x1 to xn. So x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus so on plus xn. Sum of observations by number of observations. We are having here n observations we are taking. Number of observations means the last term we are calculating as n. So we are using the formula mean for the ungrouped data. And for grouped data we are having, how should we use group data? This is the ungrouped data. This is the ungrouped data. Then I am giving for grouped data means here I am taking let x1, x2 so on xn are observations or with respect to frequencies of f1, f2, f3 so on fn means x1 observation coming f1 times. In this manner the xn observation comes fn times. So in this manner we are having the arithmetic mean or mean. We are saying x bar is equal to, we should multiply the observations and the frequencies and we should add that. then we are dividing the number of sum of the frequencies. Here we are taking summation I is equal to 1 to n f5 xi by summation I is equal to 1 to n f5. This is the formula we are using for the group data. So here Fi's are frequencies, Xi's are observations, and this is called summation, means we are multiplying the observations with frequencies, then adding that total products of the observations and the frequencies by the sum of the all frequencies we are doing, means then we'll get the arithmetic mean. And coming to the median. Median, it is the middle term of the observations. After arranging in the ascending or descending only, we can say it is the median of the data. So if we are having median odd number of times, we can take the middlemost value is median. If we are having median observations are even numbers, we should take the average of the middlemost terms, then it is called median of the data. So how can we take that? So if we are having, we have terms are odd, then median is equal, we can take the value of n plus 1 by 2 the term, it is the median. The second case, if we have terms are even, then median is equal the value of n by 2 term plus n plus 1 by 2 the term average we are saying. This is the term we are having. In this manner, so we can derive the median. So here n starts for number of observations, and coming to the next point, mode. It is the observation we are having the frequency is maximum times occurring, so most of the times repeating that particular value, then it is the mode. So if the terms two observations or two values are repeatedly repeating occurring, then we can say such data bi-mode data. And three observations are repeating in the observations, most of the times such data is called tri-mode data. So mode means single term repeating, and bi-mode means two terms repeating. Tri-mode means three terms repeating most of the times in the data. These are the situations we are having for the mode. In this chapter, we are having arithmetic mean in different situations. How can we use? I am going to discuss here. So we have arithmetic mean by deviation method. Arithmetic mean by deviation method. So we are taking arithmetic mean x bar is equal to a plus summation fi di by summation fi. So we are having I is equal to 1 to n. Here also I is equal to 1 to n. So this is the formula we are using in the deviation method. Here a stands for the assumed mean. Assumed mean from the observations. Any value you can take from the observation. We are assuming that. We are estimating. It is the mean. So we are taking that what we are getting the arithmetic mean. It is nearby to the particular value A. So here everyone knows di means difference. difference of the observations and assumed mean. Means we can take di is equal to xi minus a. Already I discussed xi means observations and fi means frequencies and a is assumed value and difference of the observations and the assumed mean is called di. In this manner we are finding the arithmetic by the deviation method. One more formula we are having arithmetic mean by step deviation method. So arithmetic mean is equal to a plus, we are taking summation fi and by summation fi into h. So I is equal to 1 to n, here also I is equal to 1 to n. So this is the formula we are using. Here we know x bar is nothing but arithmetic mean, a is assumed mean and fi is frequencies and mu, here we are having the height or length of the class we are taking. Here h is nothing but the height or length of the class we are taking and the value mu I minus a by h. So we are having the formula. In this manner we can identify the arithmetic mean by the step deviation method. So height is the length or the height of the class. And here we are having one more formula for the mode of a group data. How can we take the mode for the group data? So mode is equal to, we are having L plus f1 minus f0 by we are having 2 times of f1 minus f0 minus f2 into h. So here already we discussed about the h, height or length of the class and L is the lower boundary of the class and f1, f2 and f0 are frequencies and here how can we derive this? F1 is the, how can we find the f1, f2 and f0? So we should identify the frequency of the class first. Frequency of class we are finding, then we are having the f0, it is the preceding value of f1 and this is the succeed value of f1. So in this manner we are identifying the f0, f1, f2 values and we are having here the L, H and f0, f1, f2 values. This formula is very useful to find the mode of the group data and we are having median for a group data. So we are taking median is equal to L plus n by 2 minus CF by F into H. Already I discussed L is the lower boundary and H is the size of median class and F is the frequency of the median class, and CF is the cumulative frequency of the median class, and N stands for number of observations. If we know these all terms meaning, then we can identify from the group data. After substituting the values, we can calculate the median of the group data. Next, we are having the last concept, cumulative frequency curves or curve or OGUs. So this is the one more topic in our chapter. We are having the OGUs or curves, both are same. How can we take the OGUs? How can we assign that OGUs in the graphical formation? So first, prepare a cumulative frequency table to get the frequency curves, and plot the points in the graph against lower or upper limits of the corresponding class intervals. By joining the all plotted points, we will get the curves. These curves, we are having two types. One is the less than cumulative curve, and the second one greater than cumulative curve. These are the two curves we are having, less than cumulative curve and greater than cumulative curve. How can we draw? How can we represent in the graph? How can we identify? We will discuss now. Less than OGU. This is the diagram we are having. I am taking this one as x-axis, and it is the x dash, it is the y, and it is the y dash. So we are taking some values on x and y axis, and whenever we are taking the values on x axis or y axis, we need to know particularly how can we arrange the points on x axis and y axis. So always we should take less than or greater than frequencies, cumulative frequencies on y-axis. Then we should take the boundaries, that upper limits or lower limits on x-axis. We are taking less than means we are taking upper limits on x-axis, and here less than cumulatives we are taking x than cumulative frequencies we are taking on y-axis. So if we are plotting some points, we are having the value. How should we are joining? We are joining these plotted points by free hand movement with a curve shape. The less than OGU always should be in the rising side only, so upwards only. So in this manner we can take the OGUs. For less than OGU, we are taking depending on the upper limits and the less than cumulative frequencies. So how we are plotted in the equations of the graphical representation, here also we are taking by using the abscissa and ordinates values only. So we have plotted some points, means using the x and y coordinate values only. By using that we can join the all plotted points. We will identify the less than cumulative, means there should be a raising direction, then it is less than cumulative. If we are having greater than OGU, it is the falling down direction. It should be like I am taking here x dash, the y dash. We are taking the values same like our less than OGU is. Here we are taking greater than cumulatives on y-axis, and here lower boundaries, lower limits we are taking here. So that should be in the formation of downward direction, falling direction only. So we are also joining the points in the smooth curve way, then we will get the curves. These curves are called here less than cumulative frequencies curves and greater than cumulative frequencies curves. We can say these curves are also OG and OG word. It is nothing but OGs are less than cumulative curves or greater than OG curves. We are having some points here. How can we represent the OGs? We need to use some values. Already discussed. Here once again I am repeating that while drawing OGs, we should take the frequencies. If we are taking the OGs, we should not draw easily. We should take the OGs values for the frequencies. Then OGs values means frequencies values less than or greater than should be on y-axis and the lower and upper limit should be on x-axis. And when we are taking that all values, the scale measurements need not be same in the x and y axis. So that is depends on the situation. And when the points are calculated means we are joining means that lines should be forming a straight line. So we can use some medians also. If the OGs joined together or intersecting together, that intersecting points forms the median of the OGs. So I will show you that. Here we are taking less than and greater than cumulative frequencies I am taking at a time, and lower and upper limits also I am taking at a time. So in this manner we are joining the points. Here also we are having the points I am taking here. So I want to join that afterwards. See how I am joining. So this is the less than cumulative frequency and it is the greater than cumulative frequency. Then these two OGs are intersecting in a point. This point is the median of the OGs, you can say. In the different variations we are having, how can we calculate the median? I will show you here. We are drawing the less than cumulative and greater than cumulative. We should take the parallel line in both the directions to the x-axis, and we should draw the joining the point to the perpendicular line to the x-axis. This point is called median of the OG. The less than or greater than OG should be intersecting, means that intersecting point is called median of the OGs, and less than OG greater than OG we are having means we should take the value by taking the n by 2 values that should be observed in the data. Here n stands for number of observations. So by taking the average or the ratio, then we can identify the value of the median for the particular OGs.